Okay, so I just made it to work. It's the weekend. Today is Saturday, and it's like not as busy on the weekends in the pharmacy or at the hospital because I work in the hospital. So let me turn the music down. So you know what I did. Okay, anyway, I have to clock in at 10 and it's 9:41 right now. So yeah, y'all, I'm doing another day in the life pharmacy tech day in the life video, and I want to do better in this video. I feel like the last video I wasn't as detailed and I didn't get as much footage or, you know, explain to you guys like the responsibilities and stuff like that. It's a little bit harder to record working in the pharmacy than it is being a medical assistant. It's a smaller space, it's a tighter space. Patients can see everything you're doing. Like, yeah, it's a little bit trickier. So I'm gonna do my best to, you know, do like a more detailed video, a more detailed day in the life. It's the weekends, so like I said, it's a little bit slower, a lot slower on the weekends. Some weekends have been picking up more than normal, so hopefully this is not one of those. Hopefully it's like a chill, slow weekend. So our drug order came in pretty early today, and our first patient happened to be picking up a drug that was on the order. So you just see me looking for the medication so I can fill it for him. On the weekends is usually just one tech and one pharmacist working. So I really appreciated him. He was so sweet and so patient and so kind. To fill a prescription, we first scan the label and the drug to verify it's the correct drug in the system. And if it's pills, we count by 5s. After counting, we place the pills in the bottle, the label on the bottle, and the leaflet in the basket with the bottle. Because he's a waiter, I use the orange basket. For non-waiters, we just use the white. Because I use 2 bottles to fill this prescription, I like to write 1 of 2 and 2 of 2 on the bottles so that the patient is aware that they received 2 bottles. After all of that, it gets passed down for the pharmacist to verify. If there are any stock bottles that were used that still have pills left in them, we mark an X on the bottles before putting them back on the shelf so that others are aware that it is open. Thank you for holding. This is Alexa speaking. How may I help? Sure. What's her date of birth? And her name. It is the Bactrim that's ready. What were you trying to refill? Okay. I see 2 on file. Is it the 1.3 milliliters a day or 1.4 milliliters a day? Perfect, that's the one. Okay. Let me push them through for you. I'm gonna put you in a brief hold, okay? Give me just a moment.
Call you back once I can see. I can let her look at it.
Thank you.
It looks like it may be something routine fixed, but I don't want to promise you something that's not going through insurance, okay?
Okay, thank you for holding. I'm thinking that it's pushing back at me because the last time it was picked up was on the 20th of November for a 30-day supply, and it's like 6 days early this month. So I'm thinking that they'll cover it like on the 19th, the earliest. So the doctor wrote it for 120 milliliters because you're giving 2 milliliters twice a day. That's 4 milliliters a day. 120 divided by 4 is a 30-day supply. So we do fill it to the mark. So the problem with that, and it happens a lot, the doctors verbally tell you to change the dosage and everything, but they don't change it on the prescription. So when they don't change it on the prescription, their insurance is still thinking that you're giving the old dose, so that when you run out faster, it shows up as you're trying to refill it too soon. So I would suggest in the future that when the doctor tells you to change the dosage, make sure that they write a new script and send it to us so that we can bill it for that one, so that insurance doesn't think you're trying to refill it too soon. You're right. At this point. Yeah, but it's not. So the thing with this one, that's why I'm saying it's a little tricky. It's not telling me like it normally does that the refill is too soon. It's saying that the maximum has been exceeded. So I'm assuming that's what it means. I'm going to send a PA to the doctor anyway for them to complete. It's a form that insurance requires them to complete. But yeah, just for now, I'm thinking the 20th though. If you wanted to pay out of pocket, it'd be about $32. That's correct. Yeah, it's not a controlled substance or anything, so that in this situation, that's fine. So I'll push it through for cash for $32. On Monday, just make sure you let them know that you're on the way to come pick it up, and they'll get it ready for you, okay? You're fine. Just call the pharmacy the day that you're coming, because we have to make it the same day for the compound. No problem. Bye-bye. Speaking of compounds, we make them for same-day pickup only because a lot of them are only good for a certain amount of days after they are made. Throughout the day, we have patients that call to let us know that they're coming to pick it up so that we can have it ready for them before they get here, because it is a little time-consuming to make. Now that I have some free time, you'll see me going around putting up the rest of the order that came in this morning so that I can start filling prescriptions that were out of stock and start working on the rest of the fill queue. Hello. I'll be right there. I'm picking up. Now that we're pretty caught up with inputting scripts and filling scripts, the phone's not off the hook. We don't have a lot of patients coming in because it's the weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on these return to stocks. Basically, what we do is we pull scripts off the shelves that have been sitting there past the 14-day mark, and we return it back to the shelf for patients who, you know, because there's patients out there who might also need them, and we can't just hold scripts on the shelf forever until you come get it. So we send out reminders, make phone calls, stuff like that, and at that point we just put them back on the shelf. The drugs, we have to put like a return to stock label on it, put it back on the shelf. And yeah, it's pretty simple. So I have like a bucket right here of all the medications that are going back. And yeah, I'm about to get started. While I was doing the return to stocks, I had to ring a customer out for a few suspensions. Just like with compounds, we don't mix the powder in the suspension until they have made the payment for the medication. To mix the suspension, you just add the amount of water that it says to add on the bottle. Before the customer leaves, I just let them know how to store the drug, whether that's in the fridge or on the counter, and to shake well before each dose. And I also let them know that they should discard the drug after the prescribed duration. Now I'm just putting up the prescriptions that were just filled and verified. They go on the shelf in alphabetical order by last name. And this is where we grab the scripts from when patients come to pick up. So even though it's the weekend, we still get doctors sending in new prescriptions for patients that are either being discharged from the hospital or are being seen for some other reason. With that being said, once we receive the script, it must be typed into the system by the technicians. The pharmacist then verifies everything is entered correctly. Then we fill it and dispense it to the patient. So this compound is a little different. I'm compounding hydroxyurea, which is a hazardous drug, which means it has the potential to cause adverse health effects in people. For that reason, we must put on personal protective equipment, or PPE, for our protection and compound this drug under a fume hood.
Become more fully integrated. If the system customer may be blocked from a purchase for an unrelated.
Okay, so Dad is here, and I was just trying to explain to him that we didn't have enough of the iron supplement drops in stock. So we gave a partial to be, and the rest is to be delivered tomorrow.
De acuerdo, papá. Entonces, para explicarle,
Could you just have him verify two things? So I want to make sure someone will be home to sign between 12 and 6 p.m. I don't have a guaranteed time of exactly when they will arrive, but it's between 12 and 6. Right. And then also I just need him to verify the address I have on file.
Okay. De acuerdo, entonces.
Hey you guys, so I am officially off. It's dark out now, which is like kind of saddening, but it is all right. It was a great weekend, pretty slow. That's why I was able to record and everything and get a lot more like footage for you guys. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. I hope I was able to give you guys like a good a good picture or idea of what goes on in the pharmacy, and the role of a pharmacy technician and stuff like that. I really do hope I was able to. If not, if you have any remaining questions, definitely let me know in the comment section. And if you want more videos like this, definitely let me know that as well. And yeah, it was fun recording. It was fun getting this out for you guys. So yeah, let me know if you have any requests or anything. Bye.